My name is ayoSpecie's. My friends call me Species, but I decided to change it to ayoSpecie's. I'm a pharmacist by training and practice. I anchor events as an event MC. I'm a youth advocate, a very staunch one. I'm a social worker. I'm a Christian. I was born April 30th, 1982. I grew up like every other child. I can remember vividly as a child, I've always wanted to be an actor. And my dad told me, never. Instead, you'll be a doctor. Doctor, actor, what's the correlation? He did everything for me to enter science class, influenced my JAMB to the point that I had to study medicine and surgery, feel that as my first choice and second choice. For the first JAMB, the second JAMB, it has to be medicine. I was just wondering why this is what I never wanted to be. I wanted to be an actor. I feel I was more of an expressive person. But until the day he told me that if you have to follow your dreams of being an actor, then you have to fend for yourself. That was when I actually relaxed and took to his advice to be a medical doctor. I was actually almost given an admission to study medicine at Olabisi Onabanjo University. But at the last minute, I pleaded with the HOD then if he could just give me pharmacy. For one major reason, and that was because I can't stand blood. I was offered pharmacy at Olabisi Onabanjo University. I graduated 2005, and since then I've been practicing as a pharmacist. But along the line, I discovered that my passion, my interest still wants me, because I display a lot of creative acts regularly, easily, without any form of stress. And somehow I just had to find myself back in where I felt I should have belonged. No regret for studying pharmacy. Pharmacy has given me a leverage to see life in a larger view. I started even back then in my university days. I was involved in a lot of drama in fellowship, a lot of events, social events, religious events, faculty events. Because naturally you just discover that is what I readily want to do. And over time, I mastered it. I got better day by day. And when I graduated, I discovered that, yes, I think it's about time I take this seriously. I take this professionally. Yeah, my first job, I can look back vividly and say 5 years ago, a friend invited me for a wedding, to anchor a wedding. And I said, no problem, I'll be there. It was in Abeokuta. And she was asking me what were my rates, and I was wondering, rates, what are you talking about? He said, yes. How much do you charge? I said, charge? Do you pay people to talk at your wedding? I've never heard of that. And then I discovered that, yes, maybe this could just be the opportunity I was looking for. I went to Abeokuta and I did my job. And after the day, some of my friends came to meet me and said, yes, you did a wonderful job. And I was wondering, yes, this is what I've always loved to do, and I enjoy doing it. And after the event, my friend sent some money into my account, and I was very happy about it. But I was actually touched to the fact that so I can actually make a living from speaking at people's weddings, anchoring weddings. And that was what prompted me making it professional. I can remember one of my major flaws was when I did my first Igbo wedding, Igbo-centered wedding. And at that wedding, the chairman of the occasion wanted the kola nut to be shared amongst the audience. And then I beckoned on the female, a woman that was walking by, to help me carry this and share amongst the people. And then people came after me and said in Igbo language, in the Igbo tribe, they don't allow women to carry kola nuts. And I was wondering, my happiest moments on my job basically is when I see my clients happy and they are satisfied with my services. And most people mistake the service of an event compare with that of a comedian. So they expect that when you come to an event and you don't make people smile, you don't make people laugh, you've not done a good job. But that is what we find in Nigeria. So I would rather want to advise upcoming and even the current event compares to try as much as possible to get up to live up the game, because this community will enjoy to be happy, will enjoy to smile. So, and that I learned that in the job, and I was able to incorporate that into my brand. Yeah, my love life. I'm happily married to my beautiful wife, a friend, a colleague, and someone that makes me smile. And she challenges me every time, every day. Anytime I come up with a new concept, a new idea, a new joke, she's the first person I test it on. If I don't make her laugh, I know that yes, it's possible for my audience to like it. But if I make her laugh, definitely it's going to throw my audience apart. So I'm happily married to Oluwafumike Badijoko. Got married 2012, July 2012. And I'm happy she has always been a great pillar for my business. My advice to upcoming artists, upcoming MCs, upcoming comedians, and even people in the industry: you need to discover, you need to develop, and you need to deliver your talent in terms of skills. Grow your talent from that level of being a talent into a skill. People pay for skills, nobody pay for talent. I met a guy called Vocal Slender, a big fan. I'm a big fan of his. I watched his documentary Welcome to Lagos, where he said so much about his story, his upbringing, and then what he was doing as a scavenger and a musician. And to cut the long story short, I was privileged to meet with him. We are friends, and then we started working together as business partners. I frequent Ajegunle from time to time just to check on my friend, and then he's so passionate about his people, his Ajegunle people, and he's just willing to give back to them. Myself being a community worker by default, I was opportune to work with him, and then we came up with this idea called Ghetto Love. Ghetto Love basically was put together to bring attention to the poor masses in Ajegunle. Ajegunle has produced so much talent to contribute to the development of Nigeria, is in terms of music, in terms of football, soccer, in terms of real estate owners, in terms of entrepreneurs, because most of these people, you can trace a part of their history back to Ajegunle. And I discovered that most of these children, they are equally as talented as the children that stay even in the eyebrow areas. So we came up with the idea called Ghetto Love, where we give back to the people. We call attention, public attention from well-meaning Nigerians, from people that are willing to support poor people, but they don't have the means. So Ghetto Love was just to create a platform for them to come to Ajegunle and do wonders. And I want to tell you that from the inception of Ghetto Love in 2011 till date, a lot of people have been impacted by the project called Ghetto Love, where we distribute clothes, we distribute food, we distribute writing materials for school children. We've given out few scholarships. The last time we did a free health program, and that was when all the hospitals in Lagos State were on strike. And the people in Ajegunle don't even have money to go to the private hospitals. So we brought in doctors, they attended to them free, they gave them drugs. You could see all over their faces that these people they were very happy. And every time I look at Ghetto Love, I just see it as an opportunity to give back to the community. And I'm very proud to be part of Ghetto Love. The Welcome to Paradise concept is basically ayoSpecie's brand giving back to its numerous clients. I can say over 80% of my events are weddings, and I feel that I have a responsibility to ensure to give back to these marriages, to ensure that they are thriving marriages. They are not struggling. In any way I can support the union, this is what this concept is to address. The concept was put together basically to celebrate my 50th anniversary as an event compare, and also I've decided to bring back all of the people that had made the ayoSpecie's brand to grow over the 5 years together under the same umbrella. We network, we laugh at ourselves, and then we learn basic things from marriage counselors around that are coming to be part of the concept, and giving back to people that made this brand. I would like to tell all my numerous clients that your marriage actually has been set up to be a paradise on earth for you by God. On this note, I would like to tell you, welcome to paradise.